All right. Looks like I'm gonna get left on this one, unfortunately. But like I told you guys, bro, yesterday, I'm expecting this to be low of the week, and then we get a push to all-time highs, and then at least this new day opening gap or new week opening gap. So today we came down, swept previous session liquidity outside of previous day's low. So I expected longs from there. And then for me, I was just waiting for the 5-minute inverse coming off of that, which we got. News dropped. We tapped into the 5-minute inverse, and then I was hoping to get a 1-minute entry literally anywhere. So I was looking at this 1-minute inverse. I was originally looking at this 1-minute order block. Stops were going to go below it, but we left without me being able to get the entry. So now I have to kind of be open to other things. I would, because I don't, even though this is a 5-minute gap, it's completely balanced out on the 1 minute. So I don't even think we make it back to this, if I'm being honest. I think we probably just interact with this right here. And then this, oh, well, that's that high. But then outside of that, just this 4-hour gap is what I'm watching. This is previous session liquidity. This is relative equal highs at London high. So I'd probably take this breaker, honestly. And then I would just put stops. Yeah, because the bottom of the breaker is also the bottom of the only imbalance on this price leg. So I would definitely be open to that if I can get that fill. We shall see. The only thing is 10 a.m. opened and went straight up. But that's literally the only thing that would keep me out of this trade. Other than that, this trade is literal perfection. So I would not mind getting that fill at all. Wait, why did the order disappear? Am I tweaking? Feel the top flow, boss gotta take a loss, bitch. Balenciaga clothes, I used to shop at Rouse, bitch. Jeez, bro, come on, let's get in on this one. This is a perfect trade. Let's get a little tap on this one. I'm not gonna take any other entry. Even if we push higher and we make a new for rally gap or something, I'm just going to get left behind today. This is the only entry I'm willing to take. Because the only time I'm willing to long in a premium, like how I am on this position, is if price below it is balanced. But this is an unfilled imbalance. So unless we come and interact with this, I'm just not interested. As unfortunate as that is. So we'll have to see. Don't do no stress. This is a really, if I can get a fill though, this is a really good setup. I'd be really happy with this one. She extra bad in purse. Bang it on my chest. Unfortunately, this order block might keep us from getting down here, but like I said, bro, I can't long above an imbalance. It's just not in the cards for me. No, man. I've been up 3 days straight, can't get no rest. I got hella vibes on my face, I ain't getting that set. YBL, my gang, I throw my set. I'm trying to sit. Who just sent me this email? That's actually wild. I got one of those scam emails, bro, where they send you a fake PayPal receipt. That's wild. Yeah, I had a feeling we wouldn't make it back to my entry. But like I said, bro, I would rather get left behind. Because imagine taking this for rally gap. The only way your stop loss is actually safe is if you're below this breaker, at least. That risk reward is atrocious. So just is what it is, man. I want this shit forever, babe. Little BPR, a little inverse. I mean, if we come off of this 5-minute PDRA and make a 1-minute entry, I might take a scalp, because now we'll be at the point where, like, if we get any fair value gap formation up here, this is balance. And if we're displacing past this and leaving this balance, it would be, like, it would make way more sense that we're going to push the London highs versus get a full-on retrace back to this imbalance down here. But my preference would definitely be that we push down here first. So we'll see. If I do catch an entry up here, I'm probably not even going to TP at this high, honestly. I'll, like, hold for this 4-hour gap and then TP somewhere along the way, because it's just not going to be enough. Like, it just wouldn't make sense. So we'll see. The only thing I feel a little bit cautious about is the fact that 10 a.m. went straight up, but the draw on liquidity is clear in my opinion, so it should be good. So for this trade, I mean, what's the risk reward on this? I'll probably just full close at the highs. Oh yeah, definitely full close at the highs. So right now I'm mainly looking at this right here. The only imbalance on this price leg is right here, and then the breaker also fully covers that imbalance. So if we are gonna long, this is 100% where it should happen. If it doesn't, then we're probably just not longing. So I'm willing to take the chance on that, because in my opinion, the draw on liquidity is like abundantly clear. Like relative equal highs at London highs should be, even if we are gonna short, like that should be a free snag. So we'll just have to see. And then I might add when we get that inverse, because then my stops will be at break even, and it's like free leverage at that point. I'm the only one who gotta live his life, so I'ma live it. But yeah, it's like a pretty much like a 3.7R or something. So definitely just gonna full close at London highs. Where's the 10 a.m. open? Right here? Dang. I mean, I really don't think we make it to 10 a.m. open, but I would prefer if it was below, just in case we do get silly and like push to it. But my stop loss is like fully protected. There's no reason to lower it. And a recent thing that I learned from Johnny too is that typically, like if we are going to actually be bullish, the fair value gap that forms once you break the high should be the fair value gap that holds. So like I said, bro, if we are going to long, this is like where it should be happening. So everything's chilling. Just gotta wait it out. Everything I need, that too far to see. She gon' reach, ho gon' be a hoe, me gon' be a me, baby. Please, you know how this go. Only one of me, baby. Take off on my daddy C, ho finessing me. Getting money, I've been kinda clean. Shout out to my 50 on my up, fuck up on my dreams. What you mean? I'm 101. Love me like it is. It's my ex. She don't want the fame. She want her degree. Whoa. I was on the plane when you called me. And then we could wake up on the floor seats. I'm permanent. I'd rather you fake it than adore me. I'm just trying to be real with you. I put you into the leanest, you gon' lean with me. It's just hoe up from the scene, she tryna be seen with me. And how much dough is it gonna take for me to sleep? I don't know. Alright, yeah, I'm moving stops to break even on this, because now we're inversing that gap. Only for a day. And if I can get an ad, I'm going to. On my actual account, I'm not gonna do it on this, it's kinda pointless. But if I can get an ad on my other account, I will. You don't put me, but don't treat me like no damn slut. Okay, I got my ad in, but that candle displaced as I was buying in, so my fill on that was kind of atrocious, so that is a little bit unfortunate, but it's all good. I'm so stand up. I ain't got no type, I just like bad hoes. But yeah, I'm not doing any partials. I'm only closing at London highs, and then I'm not leaving runners for the 4-hour gap or anything like that, just because I have a good risk reward on this, and then I was able to get the ad too, so there's just like no reason to hold. I do wish my ad on my actual accounts was better, because my average fill is just way higher than it would have been. Like my average fill is up here now, but if I got I clicked ad at the bottom of this wick, and then just boom, pushed up. So my average fill probably would have been below the inverse, which would have been nice, because I pretty much could have went break even. But now it's like I still have risk on, but it's not a big deal. I mean, at this point, I'm gonna go to break even on this account, or like on my Top Step accounts, or at least I'll move it here, because there's no reason why we should make it back down here anymore after we displace like this. So I'm mainly watching this now. This should defend us from coming too deep into this imbalance, but we shouldn't make it there at all, honestly. And then, like I said earlier, the thing that Johnny's been talking about, the fair value gap that forms that breaks a high should hold if we are going to be bullish. So there's just like multiple reasons why we shouldn't make it that low. So I'll definitely move stops up. Is there anything I should be watching for up here? I know we have an SMT, but that doesn't really worry me when the draw on liquidities is clear. I mean, this imbalance is here, but we've completely like changed direction, so it should be chill. Yeah, so this fair value gap should hold. Yeah, I mean, I'm risk free at this point, so it's all good, but would definitely prefer this little TP right here. And then we have FOMC tomorrow, right? Yeah. So yeah, definitely not leaving runners the day before FOMC. Just a full close of London High. Call it a day. I need to make a playlist, bro. I've been up for 3 days straight, can't get no rest. Got hella vibes in my face, I ain't getting no set. ES was the lagging pair, so I like that it's getting a little bit more bullish. Don't do no stress. I'm kicking shit right in my section. For the prettiest one, she's sexy. I think I'm Virgil. She extra bad in person. Bang it on my chest. Racks up, can't let it get to my head. Bro, this is the only problem with backtesting so much. Like, when you backtest, you just get the results instantly. Like, live markets, sitting here waiting for this is like, dang, bro. Last weekend, I just said, yeah, no, like, on Vex Bolts. The hell, dude? No, but last weekend, I backtested, I think it was 25 hours in 2 days or 3 days. I was trying to backtest Johnny's flow state model just to see if it's something I could use. I'm gonna be honest, I just can't get the hang of it at a high level. Like, for me, it was getting the same results as my current model, if not worse, just because, like, I'm not as good with it. But Johnny gets like an 80% win rate 2R average with that model, which is ridiculous, bro. Otherwise, I would just be focusing on using it. I use it when I see like an absolute A+ setup, but I don't know what it is. I just can't get it down. But like, I used it yesterday, caught a banger. No, it's still room to find me. I might move stops here, because like I said, the fair value gap that breaks the high is the one that should hold, and then coming out of that, we formed this order block. So, I mean, could we come below this order block, tap this gap, and still go up? Yeah, but like, realistically, if we do, I'll more than likely get break-even stops. So I think I'm just gonna raise up and at least secure something on the day. Maybe. Because I don't know, like, it's an aggressive trail, even though it makes sense, and I don't like to trail aggressively when I just feel like super confident about the draw and liquidity. Like, I feel really confident about London highs, so I would just hate to take myself out of the trade too early. So I don't know, we'll see. It's something I'm thinking about though. But like, if it's a day where I feel shaky about the draw, or it's like not an absolute A+ setup, like, I'll trail early without question. So I don't know, I'm thinking about it. Like, especially now that we're displacing from this, there's just, I don't see a reason why we should come back below this order block. I don't know. I mean, worst case scenario, I get break-even stopped, so. something I've noticed is there has to be like another macro outside of like the last 10 and first 10 minutes of every hour, because like especially when backtesting too, like a lot of my trades happen and deliver like sometime around 10:30. So I'm wondering if there's like I've seen some like ICT Twitter degens talking about like a 10:20 to 10:40 macro or something like that. But if everyone keeps saying that there's a macro, like a bunch of different macros, and basically every minute of the day is a macro, so someone has to be right. I don't know who is though. I wish you guys could listen to this music, bro. Okay, stops are definitely going below this order block at this point, obviously. I might even put it just here, because we've already interacted with this order block, and there's going to be a fair value gap. I'm not head, so I need meds just to fall asleep. Can't sleep. How could you? I'm back and I'm better than ever. My TP, I always move my TP a little bit lower than the actual draw. That's where my TP is right now on the top step accounts, so I'll just move it on the paper. Don't edge me. Don't you dare edge me. Boom. Jeez, bro. Banger, banger, banger. London highs, give it to me. Boom. All right. I mean, yeah, like I said, for the day, I think the 4-hour gap makes a ton of sense. I just didn't want to take any like aggressive runners for multiple reasons. The main one being that the move to this high was already a 3R for me, and I was able to add on it. So my original entry alone was a 3R, barely any drawdown too, but my original entry was already a 3R right here. More than a 3R, a 3.5R, and then I also was able to add on this inverse. My fill was pretty bad on the inverse, but still I was able to add on this inverse. So average fill between these two was average fill between those two entries was right here, and then at that point my stop was moved here. And I had extra leverage because I got the ad. Like, there was literally zero reason to be greedy. So, yeah, man. I mean, that was one reason why I didn't leave a runner. And then another reason is because FOMC is tomorrow. So, if I have a good amount of profit offered at it, like a low-hanging fruit, there's no reason to be crazy. So, that was it, though, man. I'm hoping this recording didn't pick up the music, because I turned off desktop audio. Because, yeah, I don't want to get copyrighted. But, yeah, man. That was it. I guess I can give like an analysis for the rest of the day. My God, dirty crackle. Yeah, I mean, like I told you guys at the start of the week, bro. I really think this is gonna be low of the week. I think we're gonna be constantly trending towards these equal highs and towards all-time highs, especially on ES. It's a lot closer. But for today, if we do keep moving good and moving smooth, then this 4-hour gap is next in line for me. But if we end up chopping, then I think we just save it for FOMC tomorrow. So, yeah, man, that's it for me, though. I'm going to log out. There's no reason to trade anymore. One trade was an absolute dinger, so I can just end the day, which is awesome. But, yeah, man, I'm out of here. If you have any questions, you can always ask them in the Discord. Deuces.